Starting off with Young Nails Vita Prime. Coming in the back towards the new growth. Next up, I'm going to take Gelish Foundation. And since we're just doing a fill, there isn't much for me to fill. I probably could just fill it with the Gelish Foundation, but I am going to fill it with Jimmy Gel. So I'm wiping most of it off my brush and then bringing it back towards where we had that Vita Prime, not Vita Prime, Young Nails Protein Bond. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and cure that thumb. Again, wiping it off, pushing back to the cuticle, coming around the side, like so. Ooh, too much. Just taking a little bit off of that one. Okay. Pushing back. And for the pinky, I'm releasing most of the pressure towards that cuticle area because this nail is so small. Okay, gonna cure that. I'm gonna take Jimmy Gel to fill it. You can use Jimmy Gel, you can use Beetles, just any type of gel that you want to fill your nails with. Now mine are not that old, so I just have very little to fill in the back. Like I probably don't even need a slip layer, to be honest. So I'm probably going to just do a nice thin layer and then add my little bead in the back. Since again, it hasn't, I don't even know if it's been a week for some of these because I was messing around with some tutorials for TikTok. It just touched my cuticle. Flipping the nail upside down to bring that gel back to the center. Repeating that process. Again, unloading that brush. Pushing back towards the cuticle. And kind of connecting those guys. I'm gonna bring this one up. I do have a little bit more to fill on this one, so I figured I would bring you up a little bit closer. So pushing back towards that little ledge that I had, and then sweeping it down. And it got all on the side. Okay, flip.
One of us seems to circle the other. As you go, you remain a stranger to me, to you. But our pieces left uncovered. I'm thinking about four-leaf clovers. I've got composure, silver coin. You hold me, turn me over right now, but expect to forget about it. Watch as the breeze burns golden smoke that you've stolen. Feels like it's my fortune that you're folding. I'm swimming with the sharks. I'm swimming with the sharks. I can't tell you apart from them. You can't
Okay, take your first color. I'm kind of doing a rainbow for mine, but take your first color and we are going to do a stripe down the center. And then since we are doing a half French, I just go ahead and do that half French first. But by taking a nice striping brush, you're able to really get that nice kind of thin line down the center. You can use a longer one, thinner one, thicker one, however you guys want to do it. I personally kind of went for like a medium thin line. And then I'm going to take more of that gel polish and come down to do that French. So I'm doing a little line up and then I'm connecting it on the other side. And I do constantly change my position so I can see a better view of the French. But what I do recommend, if you don't want to sit here and do a million lines like I did here, take a gel polish brush or the gel polish brush that literally came with the color and fill in your French. But I just did it with the striping brush because I found it a little bit easier to just not switch back and forth, to just keep it in just that gel polish, just that striping brush. So I'm going to do that French and then I'm going to come back in and start the leopard print.
How the mind doesn't work like it used to. As I know I remain a danger to me.
Okay, starting the leopard print, I'm doing that red, or I should say it's pink, and then I'm going to kind of add the orange as well, and then that way it kind of blends together because it's kind of like an ombre French, because we are going to go in with the next color on the next nail. So I kind of wanted to tie the two nails together, and I'm just going to repeat this on all of the nails, and I'm just going to let you watch.
Breeze burns gold and smoke that you've stolen. Feels like it's my fortune that you're folding. I'm swimming with the sharks. I'm swimming with the sharks. I can't tell you apart from them. You can't tell either. Will we love or fall in deeper? Tell me, darling, what is it you want? How the mind doesn't work like it used to. As I know I remain a danger to me, to you. Going altered by the moment, dear. And as the days turn idle, sweet on survival. I'm on fire, waiting your arrival. I never expect to be saved without it. All you could ask for never made its way into your eyes. Cold in the water, cold unless you're keeping a disguise. I'm swimming with the sharks. I'm swimming with the sharks. It's out of my control. You set the play in motion. Couldn't be a bigger ocean. Tell me, darling, is this what you want? Oh, and all you could ask for never made its way into your eyes. Cold in the water, cold unless you're keeping a disguise. All you could ask for never made its way into your eyes. So very clever, leaving me to wonder what you hide.
Take whatever gel paint you want to use. I have this one from Light Elegance, and I'm taking a super fine brush. I believe this is the micro detailer from Young Nails, I want to say. And I am just kind of doing little scattered touches on the dots around to create that leopard, and then making sure to add some black just by itself to create more of a randomized pattern. I'm outlining the French here because I thought it would be kind of cool to add some of the black on the other side as well. You don't have to do that. Again, this is personal preference. I just thought it looked really cool. But I'm going to repeat this on all of the nails and have them be random.
I'm on my last straw. I'm broken and I'm woken up. I'm done feeling your lies. I've had enough. I can't run your place in this faulty game. And all the words you speak mean nothing more to me. 'Cause let's start over now. Rewind, and I won't let you go. I need you by my side.
Madame Glam's matte top coat. I love this stuff. I am going to show you what it looks like glossy, and I put glossy in quotes because it's glossy, but it's not what it would necessarily look like if it was glossy, because I'm like scraping this on. Glossy would be a little bit more plump, but I loved it both in glossy and in matte, but I did ultimately choose to go in matte because I thought it looked really cool. All right, here they are. One way is leopard, one way is French. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching, and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.